Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to go over the various products that are coming out for Japanese Weiss Schwarz. In this video, you're going to see the different products. You're going to see the English side. Is it coming out to English? And the pricing. Now, taking a look here, there's an important date coming, and that's going to be for Volume 3 of Re Zero. This comes out on November 22nd, 2024. Interesting part about this is there's going to be 2 signatures for Amelia and 2 for Rem. Also, the nice part about this is there's going to be newly drawn illustrations for Amelia, Ram, Beatrice, and Echidna. There are other names above here for the signatures. You don't really care about them because they're not even getting new illustrations for them, but at the least we are getting some key characters and new illustrations. I know people are tired of seeing the same old stuff, so we got some nice ones coming. On the English side, do I think it's coming? Yes, it's going to be coming, because if you take a look here, we got Volume 1, Volume 2, Memory Snow, and extra booster for Frozen Bond. There was a trial deck also for Volume 1. If you take a look at the pricing on here, fairly expensive. ReZero Booster Box Volume 1, $500. Memory Snow, $131.99. Extra Booster Box Frozen Bond, $95. Trial deck for Volume 1, $499, and Volume 2, $269.99. Now, I know what you're going to be thinking. You're going to say this is TCG player pricing, but this just goes to show you the amount of supply that's actually out there. Yeah, it could come down a little bit to actually offer some sales, have some real numbers on the board, but in the end, it's going to be reprinted. That's what I want you to take away from this. Take a look at these prices. You've got to be absolutely insane not to reprint some of this product, right? Like if I just scroll over here, look at this Light of Love Rem. $15,000 is what someone has on here. Will it sell for this amount? Maybe not, but think about it. Reprint candidate all the way. 100% all the way. How about this? A short snooze Amelia. Easy pickings when it comes to reprints. And as I'm going to show you later on, if you didn't see my Gochi Usa video, if they don't slam a silver signature on there, but let's just imagine like a pink one or a blue one, a different color on here that actually looks pretty, is it going to knock down the price all that much? I don't think so. Next up is Star Wars Premium Booster Box Volume number 2. Inside of it, you will find 45 normals, 45 force parallels, and 6 special rares. Now down below special rares, it's going to be a gorgeous card with foil stamping of the work logo and icon. So here you go. This one looks very nice. You got the rainbow foiling on there. We got, what do they call it? A work logo and icon. That looks like a work logo and icon. Here is Star Wars The Mandalorian. So not so bad. I know some people may think this is not the greatest. There's those sort of signatures. We're never getting signatures on here. I say it's a take it or leave it, but the art looks fairly nice to me. Speaking of art, it's going to be nice to take a look at this one because Marvel Volume 2 comes out on August 30th, 2024. There's going to be 34 types of specials, 29 Marvel rares, and 71 super rares. Now, this is going to be one of those sets. It's a booster box, not that premium booster box. It's a 10 type of double rare, so nothing crazy like 15, 14, 18, 25. But anyways, it doesn't matter because these card arts, I really enjoyed them a lot. When I saw them, I'm like, damn, looks so good. With great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man. I like the little spider right there as well. We got Venom. Yeah. This Venom looks so freaking sweet. When I scrolled through here before, on a week before, I was just like, man, which one looks cool? And I'm like, they all freaking look nice. And Deadpool, did anybody see that movie? Tell me your thoughts on the movie. I enjoyed it a lot. And then, of course, you can't show previews without Iron Man. I am Iron Man laser targeted deployment. So this will be really cool. If you don't remember, on the English side, we are getting Marvel. We are getting some Disney. It's only available for a couple countries, but you know what? At least it's coming, because if you're one of those people that know how to get the actual product, you are in luck because you'll be able to pick up the Marvel set. So will it come out? Will a Marvel 2 come out after the backlash that happened with this Marvel introduction? I mean, there's a good chance it comes out. If you fear missing out on Marvel, I would say pick one up. On the Marvel 2 side right here, oh damn, this looks nice. If you're afraid of it not showing up for English, go ahead and buy one, buy two. Just make sure you are happy about that, because if it comes out for English, it's obviously gonna go down. And I'll show you Dengeki Bunko in a little bit. Moving on, here is going to be Hollow Live Volume 1, Volume 2 Remix. Comes out on September 6th. If you did not see my video on this, basically it's just jamming Volume 1 and and Volume 2 together, because why not? It does remove anyone that has graduated that was potentially on bad terms with the company. And you just see the list here. But outside of that, nothing really different. You get a lovely green box instead of a blue box this time around. Do I think it's going to come out to English? Yeah. Why wouldn't it? Because here you go. This is one of those ones that you see all these different products for Hollow Lime and how much money they more than likely made. I would think it would come out. But again, because it's a mash of Volume 1 and Volume 2, if it doesn't come out to English, I don't think it's a very big loss, unless you wanted this updated green box and this cover on the box, right? If you want that art on the box, feel free. Moving on, Captain Tsubasa comes out on September 13th. What we got inside of this one, 100 type of parallel, or no, not 100 type of parallel, 100 type of normals and X amount of parallel. They didn't write the 100 here, but 9 plus 12 is 21 plus 79. So 100, 100. Nice, it works out. Double rares, 10 in all, 9 SPs. Nothing crazy. We don't got no OFRs. We got no secrets. If anybody plays Neopets, right now is the Altador Cup. And this is one of the most mundane things that you could do with your life. And there's some fireballs, normal balls, cold balls. I mean, it's almost like Neopets stole from this anime here, but we got some really nice cards. So if you're into this, if you like some soccer, if you've been watching the Olympics, maybe you pick up some Captain Tsubasa. Moving on is Uma Musume. Do I think it's coming out to English? No. Dang, no. Uma Musume, another one that's not coming out to English anytime soon. I know Audrey expecting one day this to come out, but I feel like it's gonna be a no. The Door of a New Era comes out on September 27th, 2024. Inside of here, 100 type of normal, 100 types of parallel. We got 12 SP, 12 triple rares, and 76 super rares, 10 double rares. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, that looks nice, actually. I like it. I wonder, wait, actually, hold on. Let me scroll back up. Remember Uma Musume? That last set that came out that had like 1 million SPs? This is not the case this time around, 12. So I don't imagine that you're gonna get, 9 different SPs inside of a case, unfortunately, for those that are hoping for it. Now that I scrolled down through all this, what I said about looking, it does look nice. These SPs do look nice, like especially this one right here. The color scheme looked great, but when I look at it, it's just them running. I don't know. I mean, when I look at this one, it's kind of like plain. Something about the running, maybe the wind speeding through their hair, or like the speed lines that you call it. Looks nice. The ones right here where they're just kind of standing around. I mean, this is a fist. She's pumping her fist. I mean, that looks cool. But just standing around, that looks like normal stuff that people probably would go, man, it's kind of plain. They should have done better. Moving on, it's gonna be this one. This is the reprint one. I just hit the button to like it. Anyways, it's your order, Rabbit. 10th anniversary. I'm having a lot of fun with this video so far. October 11th, 2024. This is a premium booster box, of course, because we love churning out premium booster boxes for you collector type people out there to get the foils. 51 types of normals and an X number of Gochi Usa rare specials and an anniversary rare. Rarity ASR has been added. When I looked at this before, it was not there. Now it is here. To commemorate the 10th anniversary of the TV anime broadcast, the card ASR will be additionally recorded. And okay, it is very rarely enclosed in the product. What is that? What is that? They don't write what that actually is. So when I think about Lycoris Recoil, they gave us cereals. This ASR, I don't know, man. I guess it's a mystery. Well, we'll find out more in time. But anyways, you got some signatures in here by the cast member. Kokowa, I like saying her name, Kokowa. Newly drawn illustration, of course, because we got to do that. Here it is. The reprint card information. Gochi Usa Rare will reprint the cards included in the past. Is your order a rabbit product with new illustrations? That's right, people. Stop complaining. That's what Bushiroad is saying. Stop your complaining. And we put in some new stuff in here. If you did not see, there's going to be a reprint of Is Your Order a Rabbit Blue? There is a reprint of this instead of the gold signatures that you had before. You are getting some pink versions. I did a whole video on this. I love the art on these cards. Will it come out to English? I don't think so, but I would love to see these rabbits on the English side one day because it is an anime I enjoyed. I love when Rize got sick. Anybody love that moment? That was hilarious. Fujimi Fantasia Bunko Volume volume number 2. Okay, this one's gonna be a big one. Unfortunately, what they decided to do was they put a certain lady on the trial deck, on the front of the trial deck, on the booster box. And I say that because I remember the trials and tribulations on the English side with Saikano. Does anybody else remember that? It was in recent memory. You remember that part where they took out the signatures and put serial numbers on there, and they put some stamps on there, and how nobody wanted to buy it? And on TCG Player, there hasn't been a sale yet, and I've been telling you this for quite a while, and I'm going to continue telling you this until someone buys a freaking SP. And no, I don't have an SP out on TCG Player. I just love saying it over and over and over again. So this comes out on October 25th, 2024. As you can see, this set is amazing because it has many, many different works inside of the box. It comes from the light novel. There's going to be 32 different titles inside of here, and you can see, let me just scroll down. There you go. If you want to go and see what's in here, just go out onto the webpage and check it out. All that matters is Data Live's in there. That's all I care about. Also, you got High School DxD, which I know people really enjoyed from Osaka. Good time. That was a good time. And just scrolling down here, we got some autograph cards on here. Let's see what it says, because this is pretty important. There was a change recently. This is what this red part means. Includes 22 types of foil stamp autograph cards of the cast and 29 types of creator foil stamp autographs. There you go. Trial deck, it's always interesting to see. Why do I say interesting to see? Because if you ever wanted to, let's say, get the most, squeeze the juice, this is one way to do it. Trial deck. Why they don't do one for ReZero, God only knows why. Can you imagine if they put a trial deck for ReZero volume number 3? But we did one for Fujimi, because if you don't remember, on the English side, we actually ended up with Fujimi. We got a booster box, we got a trial deck, we got Rias featured on this trial deck. And if you don't remember the pricing on this, it is freaking expensive. $1,000 a booster box, trial deck $200.48. So pretty expensive, pretty wanted. This is one of those ones that they should have reprinted and didn't. And more than likely, it's because of the art on here. Do I think personally it's coming out to English? Yes, I do. Because I don't think they're going to make the mistake of not being able to put this kind of product out there into English hands, knowing that a bunch of people want it. It's very important for them to make money as a card company. And as I showed you on some of these quarterly earnings, they need to step it up. It would be very nice if they wrote on this page, it is coming out to English. They should definitely do that, because if people choose to wait and not purchase this because they think it's coming out to English and it never does, then obviously you are going to undersell product. People are just going to want this because of what's inside of here. Same thing with Sneaker Bunko, which comes out for the Japanese side. It is not on their page yet. It comes out sometime in 2025, I believe. You can see what happened here. This got a reprint on the Japanese side. Fujimi got a reprint as well. And you can see the prices. They're expensive. $200, $190, $187 for something that got reprinted, and the price of the cases started going at a discount because people got too many. And you see the amount it costs per box now. It is stupid, insane how much these are. So do I think Sneaker Bunko is going to come out for the English side? Yes, I think it's going to come out, and the reason again is because I think they probably will tone it down so that they could sell it on the English side. If it doesn't come out for the English side and they don't tell us that it's not coming out for the English side when the Japanese happens, then that is again a fairly huge mistake, because you're not going to get as many people to buy it. I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, I want to make sure I get it, so you're going to buy it on the Japanese side. It's totally going to happen, because that already happened with Dengeki Bunko. So if you don't remember Dengeki Bunko, it came out on the JV side. If you don't remember what happened with that, it's people bought a whole crap load of it, and the card art on there wasn't as lewd as they expected. They wanted to see other art. On Ami, you can get a box of Dengeki Bunko for approximately $24. Insane when you really think about that. $24. So it's coming out, Dengeki Bunko, on October 25th, 2024. 2 trial decks, 1 booster box. It's going to be filled with lots of great IPs, ones that I love myself, like 86, 86, 86, 86. I say that a lot because I really enjoyed that anime. You should watch it. If you like that kind of genre, you should watch it. You should probably stop this video and go watch it. No, actually, we're almost done here. This one's going to be a really cool one for a lot of people. Just know again that there are a bunch of SPs And the bad part was there was only 3 in a case. They were very stingy with it. I will forever hold that against them. Lycoris Recoil Premium Booster Box comes out on November 15th, 2024. If you didn't hear me talk about this, this was a very sad one because what you're going to see inside of here are multiple rarities. You're going to see 50 types of normal and a bunch of parallels. They consist of a Lycoris Recoil parallel, which is a foil stamp of the card. We've seen stuff like this before inside of the booster box. SP, which, you know, just hear me out on this. Foil stamping plus exclusive illustration card. And then you also have a serial number rare, which is a serial number plus exclusive illustration cards. A lot of people really wanted new illustrations because we kept getting a lot of Lycoris Recoil with the same art because it came out or different TCGs, right? We got Rebirth for you. I believe it was Build Divide. It came out for Weiss Schwarz, and you just saw the same sort of art. If you're gonna put this out, people want new illustrations, so they heard you. So this is what they did. They got a bunch of illustrators to make some new sort of art. And when I say new, some of this stuff looks really awesome. Do they even have it on here? Darn it. It's probably out on their Twitter, which I don't have open right now, but they have a bunch of art, but it's like based off some of the existing art, right? It's just someone's idea or spin on it. Not to say that's bad, but it's not completely 100% new either. It's inspired. But the bad part is, if you didn't pick up on this or haven't heard about it, did you see anything about signatures on here? None. Not at all at this point. I hope one day I come out to Lycoris Recoil and just be like, all right, scratch the whole serial number. Or added in here are actual signatures from the voice actors. Can you imagine a serial number with a voice actor signature on here? I think that would be freaking amazing. I can imagine it because that's called Union Arena. That's what that's called. Anyways, moving on. Is it coming out for English? Yeah, heck yeah. They wouldn't be spending money on new illustrations and all of that without coming out for English. It's not announced yet, but obviously I think so. Also, if you have not heard about this, some of the reveals so far for the Lycoris Recoil Premium Booster Box seem to be usable, which means people are going to be looking for cards from set 1. And if you remember correctly, set 1 wasn't really the biggest hit because of the lack of signatures inside of the trial deck. You know, the SSPs were the only signatures and some of them weren't even great. And then you had the Lycoris Recoil Rares, which was just a bunch of stamps inside of there. So when you think about that, the set wasn't the most attractive. A bunch of people didn't buy into it because of that. So when you think about single cards and you think about the premium set that's coming out and the limited amount of it, people are deciding to pick it up. There's all that's coming out for Japanese Weiss Schwarz. Don't forget there's a ton of other games out there. You have economic issues out there in the world and the yen is freaking dropping. So I say that because if you wanted to pick up any of this stuff, maybe you do it while it's advantageous right now when the yen is still in your favor to go pick it up. Like this one. Man, this box looks super nice. I cannot tell you how amazing it would be if this does not come out for English, and if it does come to English with no signatures at all. I mean, I can't imagine that ever happens. But that's everything. Let me know your thoughts about the new sets coming out. Are you going to get some? Or are you going to wait for English? Gonna be really cool to see, especially with all the other TCGs like Union Arena English, right? I mean, who else is with me on this one? We unionize in October. But as always, if you need to reach me for any reason, down in the descriptions are all the different ways. Have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside your budget. Have a good one.